Chuck Hughes' death, 1971. Lions vs. Bears. Wide receiver Chuck Hughes collapses mid-game from a heart attack, the only player to die. During an NFL game, at 28 with no prior warning, his death shocked the league and led to improved medical protocols. Joe Theismann's leg break, 1985. Monday Night Football, Giants vs. Redskins. Lawrence Taylor sacks Joe Theismann, and the snap of his leg echoes through the stadium. The compound fracture was so gruesome, ABC hesitated to show replays. Theismann's career ended instantly, and LT was visibly shaken, waving for help. Kevin Everett's spinal injury, 2007. Bills vs. Broncos, Week 1 tight end. Kevin Everett collides with Dominic Hickson on a kickoff return. He collapses, motionless. Doctors feared paralysis, but Everett miraculously recovered after emergency surgery. The hit led to NFL rule changes. On kickoff, Ryan Shazier's spine injury, 2017. Steelers vs. Bengals. Linebacker, Ryan Shazier's awkward tackle on Josh Malone leaves him motionless on the field. Diagnosed with a spinal contusion, he required surgery and faced an uncertain future. Shazier's hit sparked debates about tackling techniques. Daryl Stingley's paralysis, 1978. Patriots vs. Raiders preseason. Wide receiver Daryl Stingley takes a brutal hit from Jack Tatum on a crossing route. The impact breaks his neck, leaving him quadriplegic. Tua Tagovailoa's concussion scare, 2022. Dolphins vs. Bengals. Tua takes a vicious sack from Josh Tupou, hitting his head on the turf. His hands lock in a fencing response, a chilling sign of a severe concussion. The NFL faced heavy scrutiny over player safety protocols. Damontae Kazee's hit on Michael Pittman Jr., 2023. Steelers vs. Colts. Kazee launches into Pittman, leading with his helmet. Pittman lies motionless, concussed, as Kazee is ejected. The hit fueled calls for stricter enforcement of targeting rules. Bo Jackson's hip injury, 1991. Raiders vs. Bengals playoffs. Bo Jackson, the two-sport phenom, takes a routine tackle from Kevin Walker. His hip dislocates, ending his NFL career and derailing his baseball dominance. The injury's ripple effect still haunts fans. Johnny Knox's back injury, 2011. Bears vs. Seahawks. Receiver Johnny Knoxs bends backward after a hit from Anthony Hargrove, suffering a spinal injury requiring surgery. He never played again, and the unnatural angle of his body left viewers stunned. Reggie Browns neck injury, 1997. Lions vs. Jets. Linebacker Reggie Brown collides with a teammate, fracturing a vertebra. He collapses, unconscious, and medics rush to stabilize him. Brown recovered but never played another snap, a sobering reminder of the game's risks. Mike Utley's paralysis, 1991. Lions vs. Rams. Offensive lineman Mike Utley blocks on a play but lands awkwardly, fracturing his cervical spine. He gives a thumbs up from the stretcher, but paralysis ended his career. His courage became a Lions rallying cry. Nick Chubb's knee injury, 2023. Browns vs. Steelers. Running back Nick Chubb takes a low hit from Minkah Fitzpatrick, shredding his knee. The gruesome injury, a repeat of his 2015 college injury, silenced the crowd and ended his season instantly. Lawrence Taylor's sack on Jeff Hostitler, 1990. Giants vs. 49ers. LT, known for terrorizing QBs, accidentally crushes his own teammate, Jeff Hostitler, causing a back injury. The irony of LT's ferocity hurting his own QB made this moment unforgettable. Steve Young's final concussion, 1999. 49ers vs. Cardinals. Steve Young, already plagued by head injuries, takes a crushing hit from Aeneas Williams. Knocked out cold, Young's career ends, sparking early discussions about CTE and quarterback safety. Tim Crumry's leg break, 1989. Bengals vs. 49ers. Super Bowl 43. Defensive tackle Tim Crumry's leg snaps in two places while tackling Roger Craig. The graphic injury stunned the Super Bowl audience, and Crumry's season was over in minutes. Eric LeGrand's paralysis, 2010. College football counts here because of its NFL impact. Rutgers vs. Army. Eric LeGrand, a pro prospect, collides on a kickoff, fracturing his C3-C4 vertebrae. Paralyzed from the neck down, his story inspired the NFL community. Ronnie Lotts finger amputation, 1986. 49ers vs. Raiders. Ronnie Lott crushes his pinky tackling Timmy Newsome. To avoid missing games, he chooses to amputate the tip of his finger. The sheer toughness was terrifying in its own right. DeAndre Hopkins' helmet-to-helmet hit, 2019. Texans vs. Raiders. Hopkins takes a brutal helmet-to-helmet blow from LaMarcus Joyner, leaving him dazed. The hit, penalized but not ejected, highlighted the NFL's ongoing struggle with head injury. Dennis Byrd's collision, 1992. Jets vs. Chiefs. Defensive lineman Dennis Byrd slams into teammate Scott Merzereau while rushing the quarterback. His neck breaks, leaving him paralyzed. Bird's recovery to walk again was inspiring, but the moment itself froze Jets fans in horror. Damar Hamlin's cardiac arrest, 2023. Bills vs. Bengals. Safety Damar Hamlin collapses after a routine tackle on T. Higgins. His heart stops on the field, requiring CPR. The nation held its breath as he was revived, a moment that transcended football.